Hi everyone, it's Ren here today. I thought I'd just come on here and do my own video because we're all kind of excited too, and I want to lay the groundwork for the rest of them. Anyway, I'm Ren, I'm non-binary, and please be kind about my voice. This is just what comes out my mouth. I'm not claiming anything, just be kind. Right, today I kind of wanted to give a little bit of a rundown of our system, like what we're like. Yeah, so a little bit about our system and who we are, so that if you see us in later videos, you'll kind of know who to look out for. But I want to be clear, these are just character traits, the quickest way I can describe them. As Em's already talked about, we don't really like summarising ourselves down into small parts because it comes across as I don't know, that's who we are. Hold on, let's move you a bit closer. There we go. Yeah, so this is just how I summarise us. It's not definitive. Anyway, enough preface. I know you get a lot of that from Em. Anyway, so first person is Emily. She's 26 and she's female, and she's the one that's doing all of these videos. She's the main, she's the host, she's the original, is it, whatever you want to call her. She's the one whose life we're trying to be the best for. We see ourselves as alters in her as this is her life kind of thing. So there's her. Then I think the first alter that came around was Lucy. She's probably about the same age as Em, although who really fucking knows. She's got how she imagines herself and how we all see her, what she would look like is long blonde hair, and we have actually got a wig for her to try out, so maybe we'll do that in another video if she feels comfortable enough. We're not really sure on her eye colour. It goes from most of the time I think it's blue, but sometimes she feels it's kind of pinkish red, and she's a little bit taller than Em and a little bit slimmer, and less curvy, I guess. Her style is punk and ego kind of thing, gothic. She's very protective. She's quite firm. She's very brave. She's been around for as long as any of us have. She's been around since Em was 15. She's gone by Jane before, but now she's Lucy. She's quite she takes her time to get to know people and talk to them. She does suffer with depression, the most out of any of us. But yeah, she's really great. She's very protective. Yeah, that's a little bit about her. I won't go into too much detail because, I'm sure she's going to do her own video. Then we have Pepper. She's probably about 18, we think. And she is ginger. She's got shoulder length ginger hair, so she's really happy with her hair how it is at the moment. She has freckles like I do. She's got green eyes like I do, and yeah, she's petite, I guess you could say. Her style is just colourful and bright and cute, kawaii. She likes that kind of thing. She's very bubbly. She's very playful. I'm just checking notes. You'll have to excuse me. She's very bubbly, very playful, very friendly, very kind-hearted, and very welcoming to everybody. I don't think she's got a bad bone in her. And I'm gonna let her do her own video as well, because she has a whole other thing to talk about, which is her feelings and relationships. So that is those two. Then we have, well, on my list that I'm checking, just because I wanted to get notes, so I'm not just saying ooh, all that kind of shit. Then we have me. I've already introduced myself. I'm non-binary. I've got here that I think I might be about like 17, 18, I'm not sure. I have what I'd like to have if I could choose. I'd have like bright blue hair, like not light blue, but it would definitely be blue. And I have green eyes and freckles, as we already know. I kind of imagine myself with like a little bit of a flatter chest, slightly like broader shouldered. I'm a little bit more masculine, but like I still can rock a skirt if I want. I don't fucking care, really. I'm just like all over the place, who knows. I like punk style, I like purple and red. I prefer wearing this hat because I don't really like our hairstyle much. I'd also be more pierced than Em is, but that's me. I feel like I try to be supportive. I try and look out for everybody in the system. I want to like keep everybody cohesive and looking after each other, and like I also do that for like Luke and anybody else in our life. I just want to like, you know, make sure they're okay. I know that people aren't always going to be like hunky-dory 100%, but if I can get people to just be okay, that's my goal. That's my goal in life, is to just have people be at least okay. Hope that makes sense. I am starting to sound like Em with that, but I do hope it makes sense. Anyway, next person, Felix. Felix is a guy. He's about like, gosh, we don't really know ages exactly because we don't have a birth certificate for all of us. So he's like in his 20s, maybe like 21, 20, not 100% sure. And he's obviously male. So he is really uncomfortable with our body. Really doesn't like it, doesn't feel comfortable with it. He wants to have like a flat chest. He wants to be like straight up and down, like no waist, no hips, like none of that. Like he wants to be appearing as a guy because that's how he feels. He has black hair. He has brown eyes. He's quite tall and he's more muscular and you know, your stereotypical masculine traits. That's kind of what he feels most comfortable with. He likes the colour black. He likes punk. He likes chains. He likes wearing the hat too because again he doesn't like our hair. Yeah, he likes like metal, all that kind of stuff. He's, however, quite shy and quiet, so you probably won't ever see him. He's very reserved and doesn't really like talking to other people very much besides Luke because he finds it hard to trust people. Yeah, he's very much in love with Luke and just wants to keep himself to himself. The next person on my little list, so that I don't forget things, is Autumn. We imagine her to be about like 30, maybe even older, like 40 odd. She's like a mother type figure. She's got like wavy brown hair that she curls. She's like taller and curvier. Like she has, I think it's like the 1920s style. I'll double check that and put in a little thing if I'm wrong. You know, the 1920s style dresses, like I think it's called like A-line or something, like low heels. Yeah, she likes that style. She's very practical. She's very caring. She's very soft-natured, and she's also very much more into cleaning than any of us. Like if she's out, she will want to keep the house nice and clean. So she's not out very much, and you probably might not see her. She's protective of us. She looks after us. She's very loving. She's incredibly selfless. She like won't come out most of the time because she's like somebody else should be out. So yeah, she's great. She's lovely. Kind of like a motherly figure to us, and yeah, that's Autumn. Then we have Ashley. When she was asked when we were being diagnosed how old she thinks she is, she put up one hand like this. So she thinks she's 5. I don't know how old she is. We don't know. She's like very young, and we just like, if we ever have her out, we want her to just do her colouring, just looking at nature. She loves nature. She loves mini beasts and bugs and things, and like snails and slugs. Like slugs are her favourite thing. She could just sit on the ground, look at the grass, and be entertained for hours because she just loves looking at all the nature and bugs and things. She's great. She's small. She also doesn't talk. She is trying to learn sign language. So that's British Sign Language. To just like give her a tool to be able to like communicate a bit better. Anyway, so then we have 2 others. One of them isn't a full alter, I don't think. They've only like appeared once or twice, and they're kind of like, you know, when we're like really, really stressed, or when we kind of like shut down and we can't like function anymore sometimes. Like I say, really, really rare. They will come out to just keep us like alright. Don't know enough about them. They've never really been out very much. Yeah, they exist, but we gave them a name, Blossom. So that's them. And then we have Peter, and he was around, I think it was about a year ago. He really likes dinosaurs. He's like about 12 years old, I think, something like that. He loves dinosaurs. He loves nature too. And he really like wants to draw dinosaurs. Like he's great. He likes art. He has like wavy, short, like dusty kind of blonde hair, blue eyes, and he likes colour as well. He likes rainbows and stuff. But he went away for like a year. He wasn't around for like a year. Don't know where he was. He just never really like came forwards. We never really like felt him much. But now he's back. I think it's because we all feel more comfortable, because like we can say, yes, we're a thing. We've been told we're a thing, so he feels a bit more like comfortable. But he's quite like chipper, and I don't know whether you'd ever see him or not. But there's a possibility. So that's a very small introduction to all of us. Yeah, I think with some of them, they'll like give their own little introduction as they talk, but because like I want to like help everybody with whatever, I think it's quite good if I just like give you guys a little idea of what's going on in here. That's how many we have. We have 8 and a little bit with Blossom. That's how many alters there are. And yeah, we work pretty well together. We're all like pretty communicative. That's our system. So I don't really have too much else to say. I want to get more comfortable. I think the only other thing I'd want to say is what it's like to be an alter. But I mean, I can't really explain it that well without having somebody talk to me about it, I guess. I mean, I guess being an alter is the same as being any human, any kind of person. You think, you feel, you I don't know, you're the same as everybody else. But you're asleep a lot. I mean, that's how it is for us in our system. Like, I'm just not awake all the time. Then I know that there's somebody else taking care of things for us. Like, I'm just not here all the time. And when I am, I'm not in a body that I would say is mine. yeah, it's not that much different from the experiences you have. When I'm out, I'm existing, I'm doing the things I enjoy, I'm talking to people the way I would. I'm just an individual. I think, I'm not sure if Em's explained what it's like to switch. I think she did. That's the only difference, I think. Apart from not being in the right body, but I know a lot of people can identify with that as well. Yeah, it's honestly not that different from you or I. Yeah, I mean, I'll maybe try and get some questions from people, like what it's like to be an alter in terms of this. Because I think that helps us. Like, if we get questions from people, like, then we'll know exactly what people want to know. I find that easier anyway. But yeah, that's been me. I'm Ren. It's nice to meet you all. And I hope maybe I can come out and do another video in future. I'm not sure. Please be kind in the comments about me, about alters, about non-binary, about everything. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed meeting me. And I hope you're kind to the rest of the alters as well. And be kind to yourselves. Be kind to everybody. But yeah, I'll stop rambling. Have a lovely day. It's been nice to chat to you all. And I'll see you around. Bye.